Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here. Now that my two informative videos are done for the day, it's time to talk about current events in the online fitness community. And people just awared me that Jerry Ward has been cut loose by Primevil Labs and has started his own supplement company, or it's in the works. So let me put on my +5 hat of weaponsmithing, work on skilling my crafting a little bit, and let's talk about this. All right, now he says, it was an amicable ending. They parted on good terms and everything. But, you listen to what he said, and he's talking about, it got to the point with the company where they were giving me such little money that the only way for me to move forward would be to go ahead and buy into the company, and I just don't have that sort of money. They've grown too much. So in other words, they told him that if he really wanted to be part of the company and be involved in any profit sharing, he was going to have to go ahead and buy a chunk of the company. It's basically what happened, and it was too rich for his taste. And they probably weren't making that much off his products, because let's be honest here, Jerry's in the, a little over 100,000 subs. Where's he at, 150, 200,000? I'm not sure. I haven't checked to see where he's at. I know he gets about the same views I do per month, ballpark. So I have a pretty good idea of what he makes off of YouTube. I have an idea of his following. He's just not a big moneymaker for them. Not a big moneymaker for them. And they brought in other talent. Speaking of which, they brought in quite a few new people. The question I got to ask Jerry, rumor has it that one of their new talent might be, just saying. You got all that going on. But, here's the thing, Jerry is talking about this backstory about it. He heard Rich Piana whispering in his ear, and he said that 3 times in the video, by the way. 3 times in the video he mentioned that he's heard Rich Piana whispering in his ear, and it's the weirdest thing. He didn't say it metaphorically. He's talking about it's kind of a weird thing. I hear him whispering in my ear. Now, Jerry, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say your health hasn't been looking very good lately. You're not looking too good. You were already looking pretty bad, then you lost, 16 pounds with the flu all of a sudden? And then you hear a dead person speaking in your ear. All right, this is not a good sign. You need to maybe go talk to maybe a neurologist, not necessarily a therapist, maybe a neurologist, find out what's going on, because when dead people are speaking to you and there's necromancy and stuff involved, and you're already looking really sickly. Did you fall back off the wagon again? I've got to ask. I'm not even saying that to be mean. I'm not saying that to be a dick. But when you get a guy like him who's looking really sickly, face drawn, he's getting, like I said, that purple look like Fat Pat had back before he died. Trying to get that purple look to his face. And he hears dead people whispering in his ear. That's not good. That's not good. I made a prediction a while back. You guys know I have a running list, and I have been pretty accurate so far. When I gave time frames and stuff from different people in the community, how long they have left, I don't think Jerry's got more than 2 or 3 years. I don't know, Jerry. You need to go get that checked out. Maybe get an MRI, see what's going on. You and I have our differences, but I don't want to see you just, drop dead or anything. So go get that checked out. Go get that checked out. But the thing is, he's going to start his own company, because he said, I batted all sorts of ideas to them. So now we got to get out of the branched chain amino acids. And they took my advice and they started all these amino acids. We got to get to the real stuff, the stuff that works, amino acids. As if amino acid supplements do anything that regular protein doesn't do. Every benefit you get from an amino acid supplement, you can also get from meat. And you know what? Steak tastes a lot better than amino acid powders. Probably just as cost, actually even more filling, probably better for people who are trying to watch their food intake rather than drinking a bunch of liquid aminos. You could just have a nice lean cut of flank steak or bison. There you go. But you do that, Jerry, you could get into selling bison. You're into grass-fed bison. I think that's where it's at. If I came into a bunch of money, that's what I would personally do. I'd probably go start a bison ranch. Raise American grass-fed bison, because that is America as it gets right there, buddy. You're into that. You eat those bison burgers and bison steaks. Get into that instead of ripping people off, because that's the thing. He's talking about, they've had good ethics and everyone else is ripping people off with frills and like a bunch of powdered aminos aren't a rip-off. Why don't we get into food? Why doesn't the supplement industry just go away and we start promoting healthy whole foods again? in grass-fed steak, broccoli, spinach, brown rice, potatoes. Hey, how's all this? And how about coffee? We promote drinking coffee. Coffee's got a lot of health benefits. Actually, if you guys keep up with the research on that, there's a lot of benefits to coffee, not just as a pre-workout. Why don't we promote this stuff? Real food grown by real people, not made in a lab. Wouldn't that be nice? But that doesn't work too well with the supplement industry, does it? You know, they can't go selling food. There's already a food industry. Oh, they got to sell gimmicks. But that's the thing. Back to the gimmicks. You know, it's what he's done because Jerry knows at the end of the day, supplement industry is the only place he's really going to make money in all this. I mean, he's doing okay on YouTube. I'm sure he probably makes about what I make. I need to check it out. You know, which is decent middle class income. But you know, he realizes this, and so he's come up with this harebrained idea while he's got a dead person whispering in his ear. And Primevil Labs cuts him as he's going to start his own company. And I see he's already got his first shirt made. I mean, he's keeping the design simple. You know, he's trying to keep it simple. Nothing too elaborate. He's got a black shirt with 4 white letters on it. And keeping it clean. Keeping it clean. He's calling it GIFD. You know, Jerry, why don't you go ahead, and which I think you should do, you should say the full name of the company. The full name of the company in every video on YouTube. I think that'll help your income a lot right there. That'll help you with the outreach. Just say the full name of your company because it's Get It Effing Done. That's some next level marketing right there. Get it effing done. GIFD. You see how that rolls off the tongue? You got a hell of a marketing genius who helped you come up with that. I'm digging the shirt too, man. That's real clean, Jerry. Black shirt with 4 white letters. It cost you to print. You gonna sell those too? You gonna sell those shirts? That's slick. But here's the thing, guys. Let's just be honest about it. I think Primevil Labs realized Jerry wasn't much of an asset. Wasn't doing a lot for him. They realized he's probably going under. He's not looking good these days. Been acting sporadic, acting crazy. Probably telling him he's had a dead guy whispering in his ear. Telling him, oh yeah, go start your own thing. I don't know. Maybe they just decided they're going to go ahead and just do some other sponsored athletes and spokespeople. I mean, they got some new blood in there. They don't need Jerry. They know he's a has-been. They didn't need him. And so they basically told him, look, you either pay money to buy in or we just don't need you. We don't even need to cut you a check for these things. We don't really sell that much of your stuff. We don't sell that much of your stuff, and you're becoming a liability anyways. You know, you're becoming a liability. You're looking like the Crypt Keeper. You're looking like the Crypt Keeper, and Gollum had a love child. And we can't have you dropping dead. All these other companies, look how many people have dropped dead who they had as spokesmen. We don't need this. We need healthy people, not sick people. No, not going to work, buddy. You're going to have to buy in or you're going to have to go. But I tell you what, we'll stay in touch, Jerry. Call me. Because he said, hey, I mean, our lines of communication are open. They can call me at any time. My number's there. I bet it is. And you be sure and stay in touch with them. Because they care about you very deeply. And they care about your ideas. I mean, after all, you did tell them they need to sell amino acids. There we go. Brilliant idea right there. That's brilliant marketing. Let them know to sell amino acids. Revolutionary stuff right there. And that's what Jerry could do himself. He could sell GIFD aminos. He's going to have a black bottle with white letters on it. And it's going to say GIFD aminos. I'm sure he heard Rich Piana whisper that in his ear too. Yeah, you need to go get an MRI, bud. Just get that checked out. Just throwing it out there. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.